Hey everyone, this is Ida of Created to Create. Welcome back to my channel. If you are not 18 years or older, this video content is not intended for you. I am super excited, you guys. Guess what came in today? Um, these, this is the new die, or these are the new dies that I designed, and they got a little held up, but finally they made it here today. So I want to share it with you guys. I already shared the packaging with you guys, and but I'll share it again. Let me take it out of here. And I did cut them out for you guys to see. Oh, I'm so excited. You know, we all have our own unique way of creating, and I know that mine's different from a lot of people. So when I design this die, I design something that I like. And I know this isn't for everybody, you know, because we all have different tastes, but I'm really happy with the way this came out. But here is the packaging. And I did put scripture on mine because I know that all our talents come from the Lord. And I love the way these came out. And I did get pockets that you would not have to, you know, buy more pockets or a magnetic shim to put your die on. And that's what I did here. I actually added them to these magnetic pockets because I think a lot of us love the fact that, you know, when we buy a die that comes with the magnetic shim and the nice pocket, then that's one less thing for us to have to worry about or to buy. And me being a crafter, I thought of all of those things, the things that I like as a crafter, and that's what I wanted to bring to you guys with my product or my design. Now, is it always going to be possible? I don't know, because sometimes we can't find the right size pockets or something like that. And to be quite honest, the way this was put together, I did have to break apart this portion off of this for them to fit. But I would rather do that and put them in a pocket where you're not going to lose anything than to try and keep them all together. Because anyway, we snap them apart to cut them. So I didn't disconnect these portions right here. Those stayed together, but this one I did snap off. And that's the way they're going to come in these magnetic shims for you guys to store. And there is a left and a right pocket. So if you notice, there's one and here is the other one. There is a left and a right, and how you can tell the difference is this bottom longer piece goes on the bottom of a card or a journal or anything like that. So these I designed them to fit like a 5x7 card. So these go all the way to 5 inches up here. Now, if you don't get to get both of them, you could still use the same pocket. The only thing is that it's not going to go all the way across on the 5-inch side, but you can still use them. Definitely you can use them if you only get to get one, or you can only get one. Me personally, I'm keeping both. I want a left and a right, and I'm that way not just because this is my very first design, but I like collections and I like to have all the pieces to the collection, and I'm constantly looking and searching until I complete a set. So this, my friends, is my very first design. So it is a corner bow pocket. I did add like embossing features to the die, and I also added cutouts where you could see through the die. And then this is actually a very loopy bow, and I added layers to the bow. So you actually have, with the little dot up here, you have 4 layers all together. So you have the corner, and then you have the bigger bow, and then you have the one loop bow, and then you have the center. But again, it is a left and a right, and I love it. I love it. So I want to share it with you guys the way it came out. And by the time I upload this video, they should be in the shop, and I will link them in the description box below. So if you guys want them, you can head on over there. The quantities are limited, but if, like I said before, if you don't get one the first time around, it doesn't mean we're not going to have them remade. I am going to have them remade. I just want to see how they do. And there is also going to be other pieces to this. I'm already working on other things that are going to coordinate with having the same bow that I used here in the pocket. So you're going to have a collection, and I'm thinking maybe 3 pieces altogether, possibly 4, it depends. But I know I want at least 3 pieces to it. So the corner pocket is 1, but you have a left and a right. So I guess in a sense it's 2. And let me share them with you guys. I didn't put them together per se on a card or anything, but I just cut out a piece of paper, and I did cut them out and layer them out, and they're not even glued down. Look at how gorgeous they are. Is that pretty or what? I love, love, love the way these came out. So as you can see, it is shorter right here and then longer here. And this is made to actually goes underneath your paper, because if you don't put the pocket like that, you can actually see the part of the tabs, and you'll have to trim that off. But when you put them behind your layering piece, then nothing's in the way, and you see whatever beautiful paper you put underneath. And here you can see, here is the corner pocket. You can see the embossing detail on it. I think you can see it. I can't see what you're seeing. And then you see the pieces that came out, and you can see the paper right through the corner pocket. And then the first bow is the 2 loops together, which these are actually, it has 3 loops, which is this one that's on the corner pocket, and then this one, and then this one. So I did it in layers. So the corner pocket was 1, and then the 2 loops, the first and the second loop together was the second layer, and then the loops that were on top, that was another layer. And then of course the circle. I did not use the circle here because I picked up these gems specifically for this purpose. And I have to tell you guys, I am very pleased with the way it came out. Ah, I'm just so grateful to the Lord. Look at that, you guys. So here it is, guys, my very first design. And I did learn how to create them. And now I don't have to wait for anybody or anything like that. I can just create my own and design them and have them done. I don't know how often I'm going to come out with a die, because I don't like everything, but I'm going to try to be consistent, but not to a point where it's overwhelming for you guys trying to keep up with me. I'm not going to do that to you guys. But every once in a while, when I think I really like a design, or the Lord gives me an idea, I will, if I can, I will create or design a die with that idea. But look at that. Look at how gorgeous that is. And these are pockets, so these are made for you to, let me grab a piece of paper. Let me grab something. Okay, let me grab my gems that I bought. So if I wanted to stick this in a journal or whatever, this is actually a great tuck spot. If I'm sending someone Happy Mail in a little file folio, then this is great for that as well. My pockets are not glued down, but when you glue them down, look at how nice that is. So that's what these are. These are corner pockets, because I think that there's not enough out there. And a lot of times when there is something out there, it's really not my style. And I wish that there was something like this. So that's where this idea came from. I hope that you guys like what I designed. And again, I will link it in the description box below. That way you can go directly to it. And there will be a left and a right. Thanks so much for watching. Thank you guys for all the wonderful well wishes. I really appreciate it. I read each and every comment, and if there's a question, I do answer it. And the response from you guys has been amazing. So thank you very, very much from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. I hope everyone's having a great day. I know I am. Bye.